What's going on, everyone? Justin here again for TKDReboundz. Alongside me is my best friend Alex from UnrealEntGaming Gaming.
Ladies and
Now,
gentlemen, Unreal Entertainment Gaming is here, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we will be talking about Gears of War Judgment and why it sucks compared to some people. Now, I can speak for myself and Justin when I say that we are hardcore Gears of War fans. He is a hardcore multiplayer fan. I am a hardcore campaign fan, and we have just come to love Gears of War as a franchise. And granted, we do have different tastes in games, but for Gears of War, it's always been a common interest. But Gears of War Judgment, I remember I having to be there picking it up on midnight release and playing it and whatnot. A lot of people believe that Gears of War Judgment was the worst Gears of War game, and I agree. Amongst the four, that is the worst one, yes. But going back to you, like, what do you think makes Gears of War Judgment so bad? Like, if you
it
were a
is
gaming developer,
horrible.
what would you do to change it? What would you include to make the game better? And how exactly would you just repackage the entire game? Like, what's wrong with the game for you?
Well, first of all, whoever even thought up with the well, first of all, me, I'm like a big sniper fan, so the fact that they put the long shot with lower ammunition because in Gears of War, what it started out with 11 bullets at like the max capacity with the single fire. Then after that, then they lowered it, to like about what is it, 9 and 8 and 7, so the sniper ammunition clip is going slowly and slowly decreasing. Now all of a sudden they have a fucking the boom shot is really weak. The Hammer of Dawn is like a new fucking the new Omega fucking Shenron Dragon Ball Z, fucking Top Gun or whatever. Then you have the semi-automatic sniper, which is really pathetic. It's just so wrong with it. And then the fact that like you have to choose carefully what is your starting weapon. Like the Nasher is not strong enough. You have a two-burst semi-automatic sort of. The maps are garbage. My favorite map is fucking streets. If that's what you wanted, but it's just a horrible online multiplayer. I didn't even bother too much with the campaign mode because I'm like a big online multiplayer fan, but it was just very disappointing.
So you had a problem with the sniper. You had a problem with the maps,
I,
I
I had a
believe.
problem with the maps, the to the way the characters adjust their movement, and they actually, which really pissed me off too, was that they brought back the two piece. It's when you press the B button, the guy just merely smacks him with the gun, and then you shoot. That's like an old Gears of War trick, and that's just for newbies, And people started abusing it, and then they started retro, then it sold off, and it's just a horrible game, man.
So
I
so
I
what would
I
you
wouldn't
do?
rebuy it. Nothing.
So what would you do to change like the entire game as a whole?
Well, I would actually bring back all the maps like canals, a few people, all the maps for Gears 1. I would try to reprogram all the characters, all the gameplay, all the graphics, and the maps to make it similar to Gears 1 and Gears 2. Keep it in that sort of realm. But I would keep the weapons from Gears of War 3.
The
You
first thing
know,
I would do honestly is I would include a better multiplayer system in terms of playlists. Introduce like new playlists, maybe do environment destruction like I said earlier, but overall just probably nerf some of the weapons up and probably like just even everything out because I don't know like there was something about Gears of War Judgment that didn't click right with me. I mean I'm a huge Gears of War fan and the best one for me was Gears of War 2, so that will forever hold my heart as the best Gears of War game in terms of campaign and multiplayer because multiplayer was so balanced. But I don't know. Gears of War Judgment, it had an okay story, but you have to understand, like, they're telling a prequel. It's not really, something that follows up from Gears 1, 2, or 3. It's something that takes place before all that. So maybe that's why the weapons are like that. But,
no,
um,
but with me though, like I said before, I didn't even bother with the whole story mode because being that the online play was so bad, I didn't even bother to even just, oh yeah, let me sit down for like 2 or 3 days and give this time. No, that's just ass.
I mean, I think if you were to understand the campaign more, maybe then you'd understand this a little bit more because this game's sole intention was to not have anything similar to the other games because it took place before everything else. So it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, it's like, well, why would you include certain weapons that you have now that were never even included in the first or second game? It made no sense to me. So I'm like, wait a minute, like, are you guys like really that derped out, or like do you really want to like milk the franchise for the money? So in your thoughts, like, do you have any, pros about Gears of War Judgment? Like, anything you like about it,
Yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah,
which is
I
what?
do. When I gave it back to GameStop and I got my money back, yeah, that was the best one.
So that's the only thing you liked about Gears of War Judgment was you went to GameStop, you got your money back, and that was it.
Yeah, that's it
So
basically.
you didn't like anything about the Gears of War Judgment
I
game?
like anything. I
Not
like
a single
anything.
thing.
I had to. No, I
Are
don't.
you
Oh yeah,
serious?
the fact that my favorite character Baird, he was on the main cover. He was like on the front cover, so that's about
But
it.
there's nothing that you like the movement
Nothing,
system or
nothing,
like the cover system.
nada, nada.
So what makes Gears of One stand out over Gears of War Judgment?
Because being that that's the first Gears of War I played, and being that I've been playing like I used to play that for like clan matches and you know for like NX games and you know and free fall and stuff like that. So it was really a good all around game. You know, plus you know everything was based. You know, everything was balanced. You know, you just had what is it like about like 9 to 10 different weapons. You know, they were very set, very fucking base. You know, and then when Gears of War 2 came along, you know, it was also you know a different genre. You know, but it wasn't as much bullshit. You know, as Judgment and as Gears of War 3. So. You know, being that I stood playing Gears of War what for like 3 or 4 years straight, you know, it was a really good game, and it definitely, you know, it was like I said before in the other videos, a big community, and I enjoyed it, you know, and I think it was more more of a game, you know, to play. Like that was the one game where you would actually want to cut a score or want to, you know, rush out of work just to play that game. You
Wow,
know,
so
now that you
there
have
you have it,
Judgment,
everybody. Let us know in the
you
comment
know,
section below on what you guys think of Gears of War Judgment. Thank you all for watching, everybody. This has been TKDReboundz along with UnrealENT Gaming, guys. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel for all the latest news, information, updates, and we'll be back with more, everybody. So any final words, Dom?
no, I'm dying. Locusts are coming.
Well, I hope you die. All right, guys, peace.